A crippling backlog of DWI blood cases at the city's crime lab is all but gone. Tonight, KXAN has learned people waiting as long as 6 months for intoxication blood results are now waiting weeks. It's thanks in part to new hires and a new way of doing business. Catherine St. Laurent was the first forensic scientist Austin's crime lab hired in May. Since then, 2 others have joined her and 2 further open spots have been filled.
Our commitment to the city of Austin and Travis County is to get the backlogs into a manageable level.
The lab's manager says the fix involved new manpower, new detection equipment, along with a new emphasis on cross-training all lab chemists in both blood and drug analysis.
Currently, we have less than 100 cases in our backlog, and we're getting those done within 3 weeks.
Last spring, the backlog reached 1,200 cases as Austin continued its growth, and police conducted more no-refusal drunk driving campaigns. Delays in handling cases eclipsed 6 months. And the reduction in backlog over at the crime lab is having a positive ripple effect here, too, at the county DA's office. By statute, they only have 90 days to process a felony intoxication or drug case, and they're happy to report, too, their case backlog is way down.
Back in March, we had probably about 120 or so cases that were waiting on lab results.
No.
Around 20. So they've really knocked out the felony cases.
Assistant DA John Lopez tells KXAN the biggest benefit of clearing this many cases is shorter wait times for those anxiously awaiting next door at the jail.
If you're charged with a crime, there's a lot of uncertainty. You don't know what's going to happen to you.
And we're just talking about DWI cases and blood alcohol here. The forensics lab is still facing a case backlog of more than 440 files when it comes to drug evidence cases. The 3 people needed to do that precise scientific jobs are hired, but they're in training now and won't perform casework until January. APD's forensics team, by the way, is a $5 million a year operation. Taking an in-depth look now, it's divided into several units, including blood alcohol testing, drug testing, ballistics and latents testing or fingerprint evidence. You'll also see forensic scientists at crime scenes and illegal drug houses. Austin's crime lab opened nearly 10 years ago and means the city's evidence can be processed much faster in police investigations than in smaller Texas cities, which have to rely on the state crime lab.